The International Thespian Society was away at States this past week and contended for the Critics' Choice Award. The first of many end-of-the-year senior activities is well underway, and Easter break is still a few weeks out, but how are the Maverick Lenten Promises going? All this and much more coming up next.
What? Mercy! I'm Mr. Bowes, and you're watching MBC News.
I'm Gabby Leon.
And I'm Joseph George. Thanks for tuning in. Well, we have kicked off the final quarter of the year, and many of us are looking forward to what's to come. Last week, the juniors enjoyed their ring ceremony, but seniors, it's time to strut your college sweatshirt. From here on out, seniors have the go-ahead to wear their new school colors on campus.
And as we prepare to bid the seniors farewell, it's also the time to fill that missing gap. This past week, we welcomed the new incoming freshmen as their parents lined up in the I-Lounge to register their 8th graders for 2 days and 2 nights of class selection. Our current freshmen are excited to pass on the torch. Well, I'm sure we are all excited to move up to the next grade level next year. Right, Joseph?
Yeah.
I can't wait to be a senior.
The International Thespian Society competed in Tampa last week for the annual Thespian States competition. They got to see award-winning scenes, plays, and musicals performed by students from all over Florida. This 5-day competition, filled with workshops and actors competing to get that Superior or Critics' Choice trophy, they learned their strengths and weaknesses from this and had a great time breaking a leg with each other.
And the JV, freshman, and varsity basketball teams wrapped up their seasons with their annual banquet this past week. The senior award went to Ellie Richard, and the 2 co-MVPs are David Moya and Corey Talbot. Family and friends came to celebrate the end of their athletic year in the Student Center. Congrats to the varsity team as they finished off their season with a 20-6 record.
Our Maverick players are putting on the show Grease on April 10th through the 13th. As we all know, Grease is full of singing, dancing, and pure energy. Tickets are on sale now. And remember, if you have a class with Mrs. Keegan or Miss Gleason, it is mandatory for you to attend. Tickets are $10 for students and $15 for adults, so get them while you can.
It sounds like many things seem to be wrapping up for the year, but the one event that appears so out of reach is Easter break. While it's been a little frustrating coming to school while everyone else was enjoying the week off, our vacation will come soon. In the meantime, Lent is still underway, and our fellow Mavericks have been holding strong with their Lenten promises. Or have they? This week's Mav on the Mic has the scoop.
Hey, it's Nicole Rock from Mav on the Mic. Today we asked you, what's your Lenten promise and how's it going for you?
Soda, and it's going great.
I still eat chickens on Friday.
It's going good. Gave up ice cream. I had ice cream cake once. It was a mistake.
For Lent, I was trying to give up candy, but the other day I might have had some Hershey's.
I gave up bread for Lent because it is a big part of my diet, and it is surprisingly going very well, but I can't wait for Easter.
I am not Catholic, so I don't give up things for Lent. I do fast sometimes, but no, I do not give stuff for Lent.
I gave up homework. I haven't done any in weeks.
Really can't wait to drink some soda.
I gave up junk food and soda for Lent.
I gave up soda and it was going really well, but then kind of messed up. Broke it yesterday.
I gave up social media.
My Lenten promise was to give up soda, and I did break it, but I'm trying to get back off of it.
My Lenten promise, I gave up sweets. It's going pretty well.
I promised to pray every morning and night. It's hard, but I've been trying to.
I gave up cursing, and it's going pretty well.
I am not giving something up. I'm writing a scripture, a random scripture from the Bible every day, like reading it.
I'm trying to be nicer, but fail. Oh wow, I'm trying to, and I think it's going well so far.
I gave up giving up things, and so far I'm doing a great job with it.
I didn't give up anything, but rather I'm trying to be a better person.
What's up, guys? I'm James Bell, and this is Entertainment, where we trail the teal carpet. Speaking of bells, is that wedding bells I hear? It looks like Kim and Kanye are getting ready for their wedding. They were on the cover of this month's issue of Vogue. However, it doesn't look like all of the Jenners are happy. Kylie Jenner posted that same picture, with her and Kendall photoshopped as Kim and Kanye. Kylie tweeted this picture along with the caption, "Sorry, Kim," then deleted the tweet. Ugh. For all you Teen Wolf fans, Season 3 ended last week. The finale received 3.1 million views, a rise from the beginning of the season. However, lucky for you, a 4th season will premiere June 23rd. The season ended with heartbreak over some characters' departures and mixed feelings about new characters' arrivals. Looks like Divergent isn't just a successful book series and movie, it also has a successful movie soundtrack, including artists such as Ellie Goulding, Pia Mia, and Snow Patrol. In other music news, Shakira's album, Shakira, that came out February 24th, is #1 on iTunes, featuring collaborations with Blake Shelton and Rihanna. Well, that's it for this week. I'm James Bell, Entertainment News.
Thanks, James, and bringing it to sports, here's Zach and Chris with the play-by-play.
Good morning, Mavericks, and welcome to MBC Sports Zone. I'm Zachary Oliveri.
And I'm Chris Bodie, and here's what's going on in the world of sports. The NCAA tournament is in full swing, and the madness is everywhere. As we gear up for the Final Four in Arlington this weekend, we decided to take a look back at some of the most memorable moments so far from this year's tournament.
As there's always is during March Madness, there is a ton of madness and bracket busting. That all got started the very first game, as the heavily underdog Dayton upset the in-state rival Ohio State 60-59, which busted both of our brackets and over 80% of the brackets in Warren Buffett's $1 billion bracket challenge. The Flyers have becoming this year's version of Cinderella. After that momentous win, they matched it with a stunning upset of Syracuse to make it to the Sweet 16. I don't know how they do it.
But the probably biggest upset came the second day of the action, where the Mercer Bears pulled the unbelievable upset of the mighty Duke Blue Devils. The Bears' run was short-lived as they got beat up by Tennessee in the round of 32.
They really got beat up, man. Another shocker in the tournament came in the round of 32, as the undefeated Wichita State Shockers were shocked by the overmatched Kentucky Wildcats. The loss was the Shockers' first of the season, and they became the first 1 seed to lose in this year's tournament. So now there's only 3.
Hopefully the madness continues as the Final Four gets going this Saturday. Now, shifting to professional basketball, the Miami Heat host the Raging Raptors tonight at the AAA. Miami is trying to get back into the groove as the playoffs are very much on the horizon.
They better get their act together quick, man.
I know, I have tickets.
Now on to the Diamond. It is opening day in Miami as the Marlins start their 2014 season tonight as they host the Colorado Rockies. NL Rookie of the Year Jose Fernandez will be on the hill for the Fish, who are trying to get out of the cellar and make some noise this year. Let's hope, because they were not good last year.
Now it's time for the play of the week as we go back to the tournament for yet another upset, as Stephen F. Austin, a 12 seed, took down VCU with an incredible play.
Stephen F. Austin shocks the VCU Rams with a crazy 4-point play by Desmond Heyman with 3.6 seconds left to tie it up. So that means the Lumberjacks get the highlight of the tournament thus far and prevail with the upset win.
Who would have guessed it?
I did. I guessed it.
Well, that's all for this week, Mavericks. I'm Chris Bodie.
And I'm Zachary Oliveri. Enjoy the Final Four this weekend and all the madness.
Thanks, guys. Before we sign off, we do want to thank all of you who came out to our bake sale last week. We appreciate your support. Well, that wraps up this week's episode, and don't forget to follow us on Twitter at McCarthyHighMBC for all the latest updates. I'm Gabby Leon.
And I'm Joseph Sammy George Chato Ahbisan Makhail. Thanks for tuning in into MBC News. Have a great week.